Hey everybody, it's Kristie. I'm Bob. Let's get started. So there is a ton of excitement going around the world right now about QuiAri. Momentum very high. Couple reasons. First and foremost, people in the industry, they're looking for their forever home. I said it a lot of times. Come into Earth, we know there'll be a couple things left. Number one is cockroaches, and number two are networkers looking for their final home. It is an absolute losing strategy for people having to change companies every 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. You'll wind up as a member of the NFL club, no friends left. So people are looking for a company which performs. They want to be paid on time. They want to get their product on time. They want great support. That's what they're after. That's what you have here at QuiAri, not to mention the world's fastest payout and a bunch of other stuff that each of you here already know that we do. So again, it is now is the time. QuiAri training, if you want to know how to properly do the business, if you want to know how to build your business with speed, with momentum, with duplication, if you want to know how to sell the product faster than ever, please go there. If you want to know how to build your team faster than ever, go there. If you want to know how to train your team faster than ever, go there. Within there, you will find the Duplication Nation Playbook. Make sure that you print that out. That will tell you how to do the business. It's really simple. This business, it's very hard work, but it's very simple. If you know the basics, you can do great. You can't teach what you don't know. So it's important to go and learn the basics. It all starts with two things. Number one, who are you looking for? And number two, how do you invite them? The system will help explain things for you beyond that. You follow up the upline, put them in the business, get the momentum, get paid in 5 minutes. It's all right there. It's all in 10 languages. So again, if I had to give you one piece of advice, it would be to, I'm just not good at giving one piece of advice, but, and y'all know it.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. Which 51, right? But just go and read that training, please. It will help you.
Super simple,
Okay.
Great read, beautifully laid out for you right at QuiAritraining.com, fully translated for you guys.
Secondly, hot news. Want to tell them about?
Oh my gosh, we have over 200 people qualify for our 5-star incentive trip to Da Nang, Vietnam. Beautiful, like luxury, you guys. Oh my goodness. Everybody is so excited for this, but the qualification is not over yet. We have just a few short weeks left of the qualification period. It ends the end of July. So guys, there's still time left. So all you have to do is hit Rockstar or above for 1 month to join us on the trip. Of course, there are other tiers. The more you hit, the more you get to do. And if you do Superstar or above, so some of you have already achieved this, for 2 months, you can do our trip, our airfare for 2, and a VIP dinner with us for 2. So we are so excited to see all these people. We cannot wait to see you there and celebrate all of your success.
I'm really looking forward. I understand that there's some bathtub races. You go down the river and like a modified bathtub paddling. Woo! Somebody, I'll tell you right now, some of you are going to get splashed. So don't wear fancy clothes. And secondly, don't even try to come. This is a competition, right? So don't even come over and try to sink our bathtub. We're rolling. We're having fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to meet many of you there that I haven't had the pleasure to be able to meet in person. It's going to be a great time, and I just so much looking forward.
Yeah, so many things.
Looking forward to it. I was talking to somebody the other day. Somebody in the industry has been around a little bit, had some success, but have never been able to continue it. And we were talking about certain things, and he used the word people are used to. And I said, you know what? Yeah, you're right. People are used to a lot of things in life. They're used to getting rejected. They're used to being broke. If you go back in time, they're used to driving average cars, living in average houses, having low bank balances, having debt collectors call them all the time because their payments are late. Yep, people are used to that. They sure are. The name of the game in life and in business is you find out where the masses are going and you get there first. The whole world wants to be paid fast. It's no secret, right? In MLM, it's no secret. Outside of MLM, it's no secret. We have the fastest paying compensation plan ever in the history of MLM. It makes no sense to me, and it should not to you either, for those people that we pay the fastest in the world, but the way that you sell the product and that you train people and recruit people is old. It doesn't match. If you have fast here and slow here, you know what that means? It means you're slow. Fast has to match fast, right? That's how you create maximum thrust, maximum momentum. Just to take a little bit back in time, if we were still doing things the way we were doing them just 20 years ago, 25 years ago, do you know there would be no cell phones? This is how much the world evolves and how fast it evolves.
In 25 years?
25 years. Laptops weren't even around 25 years ago. Debit cards weren't even around 25 years ago. iPods weren't around 25 years ago. Pay at the pump at gas stations. You still had to walk inside the gas station 25 years ago to pay, if you can believe it. PowerPoint wasn't even around 25 years ago. Microwave popcorn, for those of you that like popcorn, was not even around 25 years ago. And DNA testing is just something else which wasn't around 25 years ago. So if you come up with this is the way I'm used to doing things argument, that thought alone will keep you broke. I'm going to tell you this right now. The new world is about speed, leverage, automation, training, people working from home. Granted, you can go do meetings whenever you want, but if you are waiting, I'll just give you an example. My first MLM that I ever built a long time ago, we didn't have back offices. We didn't have internet. We didn't even know how much our check was going to be. They didn't even accept credit cards. But we had meetings 3 times a week at a training center, right? But I only could ever build my business locally because I could only build as far as I could go do meetings. So I want you to understand that people that are top earners, they utilize technology, they utilize speed, they utilize duplication so their business can spread all over the world. That's why we ship products to well over 100 countries, is because we can service and pay really anywhere in the world. So combine fast with fast. Fast plus fast equals faster. Fast plus slow equals slow, right? So please turn around and make sure that you go and you read QuiAri training again. Keep the business simple. Keep it in a method which can be duplicated, and your check will thank you. Now, speaking of which, you know, in life, you learn a lot through prosperity as well as adversity, through inspiration and desperation. And so most of you know, some of you may not, but recently, very recently, a very good friend to Kristie and I, and to each of you, passed away unexpectedly. This is Brad Stewart. Brad had a lot of roles in the company, but he was always wanting the best for everybody. For those of you, and I've gotten a lot of messages, for those of you that knew Brad, you know, you knew his heart was good.
Very good.
You knew his heart was good. And you knew that no matter what, he would want all of us to go on to be number one. That's what we need to do. That's what we're in the process of doing. That's what Brad would want. So, you know, I'll tell you a couple of funny stories that some of you probably don't know. So those of you, you know that I was a policeman for a long time. And Brad lived in Utah. We're here in Florida. And he was walking one day, and I could hear him huffing and puffing. He was doing great, losing weight. And he says, he goes, hold on, I'm going to stop right out here outside the police station. I said, Brad, you know, I used to be the police. Why are you stopping outside the police? And as Brad said, he says, I'm borrowing their internet. So I said, Brad, you're stopping outside the police station to borrow their internet? And he's like, yeah, I thought that would get to you. And we were laughing so hard because it was just so funny. It was just Brad, right? Just Brad. And just another, if I had to pick really a moment which defined him, you know, he would come down from Utah because it gets cold in Utah. And, you know, Brad and I like hanging out when he would come. He would stay at the house over at the mother-in-law's quarters. So we'd set him up with his fruit and his favorite snacks and everything. And there was one day I couldn't find him in that house. So I'm looking inside, I'm looking outside, all over the place, and I couldn't find him. So finally I went back to in the back part of the house where the kids' room were, and there was Brad sitting on the kids' bed with them, reading books to them.
You know, a lot of people, when they come over or something, oh, you have kids, and they, oh, hi, how are you? Like, okay, yeah, but like Brad didn't do it to show us that he was interacting. He did it without anybody knowing because he genuinely cared. And I'm sure a lot of you felt that same way about Brad, that he genuinely cared about each and every one of you and the success of QuiAri as a whole. And that's huge. As you know, we share this one big family vision, one heart. We truly care about one another. And that's truly how Brad was as a person himself and inside of QuiAri. So we wanted to share that with each and every one of you, and we will carry on how we do things in Brad's legacy as well.
Yeah, he would want everybody to be happy.
Yes.
And I know he's watching. I know he's watching. So he'd probably be mad at me for crying, but it's okay. It's okay. So talk about more adversity. I know down in Texas, you know, they had a hurricane come through there, which knocked out a lot of power to people. So I know Chad and Dree, I know you're there. This should inspire each of you. So no power in the house, but they're doing in the car and driving to places where they can have cell service to still build the business. Most people would let it be an excuse, not them. They're out getting it done regardless. So I think that's so very important. So good job, Chad and Dree. I still love Dree more, Chad, in case you're wondering.
Good job, guys. Yes.
But good job on that. Something else too, real quick, just taking you around the world. Philippines, we're not too far away from finishing off registration. I promise to keep everybody posted there. Guatemala is the same. Other countries going on the same. A quick update in India. We are in the process of doing India specific packaging for our products. There are new guidelines that just came out. So that's what we're in the process of doing for Team India. So we promise to keep everybody updated, but that is moving along very well. Speaking of very well, you want to talk about product testimonials?
Yes, and speaking of Brad, it's funny, in our group chat, we have a corporate group chat, and even our internal team, we're a product of the product. We take the product, how it makes us old people feel young again and all this stuff, and we were joking. So even our internal team loves the testimonials. We love reading them. We share them all together, and it's all about the stories. So in honor of Brad, we'd like to open the testimonials back up. So testimonials@QuiAri.com. You can share a story with us. You can share a picture with us, how the product has changed something in your life, big, small, anything. We love hearing from you guys. So please send us again your testimonials at QuiAri.com. So we would love to see those from you guys.
Yeah, very important. We get them all the time. People love our products, right? They give people great results. People are very loyal to them. So please continue, just take a few minutes and just to send it to them, because we like to showcase them throughout the world. I think that's important.
Yes.
I also want to point out our next broadcast, right? Because people are going to be so busy closing out the month, as well as qualifying for the trip. Our next broadcast, corporate broadcast on Thursdays, will be Thursday, August 1st. Thursday, August 1st.
Push hard, close out the month, guys. We want to see you in Vietnam. Let that be your main focus. Get your teams plugged in, your new Get Paid in 5, train them up on QuiAritraining.com, and we will see you August 1st. We're going to open the month strong as well. So we cannot wait to hear from you guys. Same place, same time. We are going to be so super busy between now and then, but of course, you know how to reach out and get in contact with us anytime.
So if any of you need any help in the meantime, as Kristie just said, please reach out to us. We're here. I'm doing a bunch of Zooms with teams and leaders around. So if y'all need any help with that, reach out to your uplines. We're happy to hop on there to be able to give you a hand, because, you know, as we said, we're one family.
Yes, it's very important.
Very important. So what's great for one person is great for everybody. So on behalf of Kristie and myself, thank you. We love everybody. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you here soon. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.